If you're planning to study in Germany this year, congratulations! You're about to move to one of Europe's most popular study destinations. Germany is home to world-class universities, excellent public transport, and incredible opportunities for international students. But moving to a new country is also a huge life change, and there are a few things I really wish every student knew before arriving. In this video, I'll share 10 practical tips that will make your first weeks in Germany much easier and help you avoid some of the most common mistakes international students make. Let's get started. The first tip is simple, but it's probably the most underrated one. Learn some basic German before you arrive. Even if your degree is taught entirely in English, daily life in Germany doesn't always happen in English. You'll need German when shopping, visiting a doctor, reading official letters, or speaking with government offices. In bigger cities, you'll find plenty of English speakers, but knowing even a few basic phrases like hallo, danke, bitte, or Entschuldigung will make a huge difference. It also shows respect for the local culture, and people usually appreciate the effort. The second thing you need to know is that Germany loves paperwork. One of the first things you'll have to do after arriving is register your address. This process is called Anmeldung, and it's much more important than many students realize. Without it, opening a bank account, receiving certain official documents, or completing other administrative procedures can become much more difficult. Every city has its own appointment system, and in larger cities, appointments can fill up quickly, so don't leave this until the last minute. Speaking of paperwork, let's talk about health insurance. Health insurance is mandatory for international students in Germany. You simply can't enroll at most universities without proving that you're insured. For many students under the age of 30 who are enrolled in degree programs, public student health insurance is available. Other students, such as some language course participants or students over 30, may need private insurance instead. Before choosing a policy, always check what your university requires, because this is one of the most important documents you'll need during enrollment. Now let's talk about one of the biggest advantages of living in Germany: public transport. If you're coming from a country where owning a car is almost essential, Germany might completely change the way you think about transportation. Most students travel everywhere using the U-Bahn, S-Bahn, buses, trams, and regional trains. In many university cities, you probably won't need a car at all. Before arriving, download useful apps like DB Navigator for trains and Google Maps for navigation. Some universities also include transport benefits in the semester contribution or offer discounted student transport tickets, so always check what your university provides before buying additional passes. The next tip is one that surprises almost every international student. Don't expect supermarkets to stay open late. In many countries, shopping at 10 or even 11 o'clock at night is completely normal. Germany is different. Most supermarkets close in the evening, and on Sundays, most shops are closed altogether. If you forget to buy groceries on Saturday, you may have to wait until Monday. It sounds like a small thing, but it catches many new students off guard during their first weekend. Learning to plan ahead will save you a lot of unnecessary stress. Another thing you'll quickly notice is how seriously Germans take rules. Whether it's recycling, crossing the road, or respecting quiet hours, people generally follow the rules because they believe it helps society function better. Recycling is a great example. You'll often find separate bins for paper, plastic, bio-waste, and general waste. And learning how to sort your rubbish correctly is simply part of everyday life. At first, it might seem complicated, but after a few weeks, it becomes second nature. Let's move on to money. One of the biggest reasons students choose Germany is that many public universities charge little or no tuition fees for degree programs. But don't make the mistake of thinking your education will be completely free. Your monthly budget still needs to cover accommodation, food, transport, health insurance, your phone bill, study materials, and everyday expenses. Depending on your city and lifestyle, many students spend somewhere between 800 and 1,000 euros each month. Creating a realistic budget before you arrive will make your life much easier. Now, let's talk about accommodation. Finding a place to live is often more competitive than students expect, especially in larger cities like Munich, Berlin, or Hamburg. Student residences are popular, but places are limited, and many students begin by staying in temporary accommodation while searching for something permanent. Before sending any deposit, always read your rental agreement carefully. Understand whether utilities are included in the rent, and make sure you're dealing with a legitimate landlord or agency. If an offer looks unbelievably cheap compared to everything else, that's usually a warning sign rather than a great deal. Here's another tip that many students overlook. University isn't only about classes. German universities offer much more than lectures and exams. During your first weeks, you'll probably have orientation events, welcome programs, and student clubs. Go to them. Even if you feel shy, these are some of the easiest places to meet people who are just as new as you are. Joining student organizations, sports clubs, or language exchange groups will help you build friendships, improve your German, and create a support network that makes studying abroad much easier. And finally, here's my favorite tip. Germany isn't just a great place to study, it's also one of the best places in Europe to travel from. Thanks to its central location and excellent rail network, weekend trips to countries like France, the Netherlands, Austria, Switzerland, or the Czech Republic are much easier than many students expect. Studying abroad isn't only about earning a degree, it's about experiencing different cultures, exploring new places, and growing as a person. Make the most of every opportunity while you're here. Before we finish, let me leave you with one final piece of advice. Don't expect everything to feel comfortable during your first month. Almost every international student experiences moments of homesickness, confusion, or culture shock. That's completely normal. Give yourself time to adapt, ask questions whenever you need help, and don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone. The students who enjoy their experience the most aren't necessarily the ones who arrive perfectly prepared. They're the ones who stay curious, keep learning, and make the most of every opportunity. If you're still deciding where to study in Germany or anywhere else in Europe, you don't have to do it alone. Through the NET24Apply Platform, you can explore universities, compare programs, and start your application in one place. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more practical advice about studying, living, and building your future in Europe. I'll see you in the next video.